Hey, what is happening, everybody? I'm here with my dad. Um, he is a Branson resident, so if you guys are ever wanting to plan a trip to Branson, he might know a couple pointers for you. And if you want any property around here, I heard he sells a couple properties around here. So uh, tell these fine folks where you work, what do you do, and who you are.
Well, my wife and I, Kathy and Gary Clark, we are realtors in the area. Been here, well, we came to visit 27 years ago and fell in love with this area. And there's a lot of good advantages to being here. It's a very wholesome place to live. We've got our problems, but not like a lot of places. But we have our own business here. We help people find what they want in real estate. And it's kind of a tough market right now because seems to be across the nation that people are getting frustrated because of the lack of homes. Well, we'd be glad to help anyone find what they want in this area. Table Rock Sunset Properties is the name of our company.
And I'll throw the link up too if you ever wondering about the area. I'll put the link here in the chat and you can check it out later on.
That'll give you access to the MLS, the multiple list service in our area. But if you'll contact us, we'll get you in touch of all the properties, even the for sale by owners in the area. We're glad to help you with those too.
I think this would be easier for you to look at, Brent, because it took you to a long search. Branson, is it
BransonHomeGallery.com.
home? Branson. Oh, hey, not that one. You got to put an M in there, guys.
There you go.
There you go. Okay, that's probably easier for you to look up. But we've been having a good time so far. We ate 8 and 8. Did a little fishing today, and guess who caught fish? They probably already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tasha caught a fish. So we're going to go out probably in a couple of days. We're going to Silver Dollar City because my stepbrother, his son Drew, had gave us tickets to go to Silver Dollar City. So if you haven't been there, there's a lot of stuff to do. There's wax museums and there's a whole bunch of stuff to do around here. I do have a video up from a couple of years ago. I did the wax museum around here. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And I really appreciate the moderators because a lot of times I cannot read. I can try to get this a little closer, but if I move the wires, there we go. Can you see it a little better?
Yeah.
Okay. Nancy, thank you, Nancy. She was waiting patiently, she said, with the exclamation points. So thank you very much, Nancy, for waiting patiently for this live. I appreciate it. I try to go live every Friday at 9 p.m.-ish. But when I'm on trips and stuff, it's hard to do the same lives.
Yeah, we're probably responsible for that. We went out to eat this evening and took a little bit longer than we said, but it was worth it.
It was good food. We went to Flat Creek. That's vlog like 327. I'll be out around the 20th or 22nd of this month. But we went to Flat Creek where I won a taco contest 2 years ago. They have some really good food there. They had all you can eat fish. So we had to stay a little bit longer so I could eat some more fish. Anybody ever been to Branson or want to go to Branson? Because this is the time to ask about it right now.
You know, half the United States can get to Branson driving in one day. So it's pretty
like
central
located.
Yeah.
So for us, it's a drive 4 hours and a half, maybe 4.5 hours. And I just went to Lake of the Ozarks to see my cousin Jason. So I felt really guilty because it's only 2 hours from Lake of the Ozarks from here.
Yeah, closer to 3,
maybe 3. Depends how fast you drive. But we did come here 3 weeks later. I really just been overdue. Really nice. We was out on the lake today. Didn't feel like it was like 90 something out there. The breeze was going. It felt really good. I didn't catch any fish, but I caught a good time. Papa always used to say Canadians they call it outing. It's an outing because they don't catch fish.
Oh yeah.
So you can always say you're going on an outing. There's a couple Canadians in here. I'm not sure where Mary is. She's a moderator, but there's a few Canadians that is in here a lot. So Um, maybe a little longer from Southern California. It's a day, I guess, if you spend the whole day driving. Mary says, does your father wish he would have bought that 72-ounce steak dinner now after all these years?
Yeah,
Yes.
I feel kind of guilty about that, Brandon, because
Yes,
he wanted to do it a long time ago.
That's a really iconic story. I tell him, look, that's one of my, almost like my challenge I tell everybody about. But I've said if I failed back then, I might not would have, would have done the challenges now. Like, I can't do any. But that was one that I had to do. I had to do it. He got a certificate. He got the certificate for it.
Got that. And there was a time when he was 17 years old. We took he and Brian out to a lot of the national parks, and he wanted to eat it at Bubba's. You remember that egg? Not eggs. Gravy and biscuits.
Oh yeah,
big, huge platter.
A lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't let him get that one at that time. I didn't think he could do it, but he's proved me wrong.
Yeah,
I watched him eat a 9-pound pizza yesterday morning.
Yeah, it's supposed to have been 7 pounds, but it was more than what I was even ready for because I did eat a slight breakfast. Kim Krause says, Mama went to Branson. I don't know what she did. Are there casinos there? Does she gamble? I don't think there's casinos there, are there?
No casinos
No
here.
casinos yet because Lake of the Ozarks, they kept on like, they might be talking about getting one, but I'm not sure if they are. They're trying to keep it a family oriented town instead of doing the casinos and stuff.
Yeah, we're kind of afraid it might change the atmosphere here, and we do like our family atmosphere. One thing we do, Brandon, we really honor our veterans and our first responders, police, and things like that. Even from the stages in Branson, they'll recognize them. So we think a lot of our law enforcement.
Yeah, they're really close knit around here too. So if something happens, everybody, you're going to know about it. Matt says, sorry if people have already asked this question before, but what did you think is your limit of the amount of pounds you can consume? Oh, I'm not really sure. Like I said, I stopped doing challenges. I've stopped doing training like 2.5 years ago. So I'm nowhere near where I used to be, but I can still put it down, but I stopped training. I think the total amount, probably a whole pizza might be 10 tops instead of 12. So it's cut down considerably. I'm trying to get out of the food eating. I like to do the speed challenges.
I'll tell you one thing. He brought us one of his butter cakes that he made. Yeah. That is delicious. I think that's kind of the direction you'd like to go.
That's definitely, because he said, I said, did you want? He said, yeah, bring that gooey butter cake. So some of the fine folks in here know about the gooey butter cake. So it's when I get to finally selling it, then I am going to be hopefully hitting the ground running and sell sheets of it. Kim says that was 25 years ago. They definitely didn't have a casino 25 years ago. They don't have one, but maybe I think the closest casinos might be like Oklahoma or something, because I know they have a lot of them.
Well, they are advertised from here, so it's not too awful far, I don't think.
Jarrett Banks says Randy Santel is 1908 to 1,000. No, Randy's actually at 1,019 now. Probably he's 19 over. His videos that's coming out is probably 19 under. I'm not sure, but he's over 1,000. Jarrett. I'm trying to see some Branson questions. I don't see any as much yet, but Greg says, random question, why doesn't Molly compete in the hot dog eating contest? Well, we talked about tonight to a table next to us about the hot dog eating contest. You got to sign a 3-year contract. So a lot of people don't want to be tied down into that contract. Okay, Aaron says Randy is 10,021 as of tonight. Okay. He's done, 1,000. He's done 1,021 food challenges. Mine was only 389. I say only 389. I did Hertz Donuts today. It was a 2 pound donut, and you got 90 seconds to do it. Nobody's ever completed it before today. It was a good donut.
I have to tell you though, Brandon, I already tell y'all, he actually slowed down a little bit because he would have finished a lot sooner. But
I had to talk about how good it was.
Yeah, he talked about how good it was in between the bites.
Yeah, I made it interesting.
Yeah.
How about that? I was confident.
And the suspense. We wanted to make sure you
sure
got through there.
I'll put some good music in for you guys. So suspense. Matt Elder says it would be cool to see you collaborate with some ranked competitive eaters in the speed eating challenge. Well, that's kind of like a contest. I'm trying not to do the competing stuff too much. I do local stuff just to get my name out there for advertising, to get my name out there in the different little cities. And that's why I still do some contests, but I don't do the big contest because, like I said, I haven't trained in 2.5 years. And that's like me not training for a marathon in 2 years, and somebody that does it every day, I wouldn't compete too good with them. See anything?
What is it?
Where's your pop's earrings? Where's your earrings at?
Well,
he only has 2 holes, one in each ear. One in each ear, and they go this way.
I'm a little bit more conservative, I guess.
Yeah, and this thing's Bluetooth, guys. It's orange, but it's a Bose Bluetooth. This is for my phone. Somebody said, well, I had this in my ear one day. They said, that looks so stupid in your ear. I said, really? It's not the earrings?
Yeah, well, I do have one of those.
And it matches my phone. Look, it's orange, just like my phone. I have to color coordinate. But I do recommend that Bose Bluetooth. It's on. I have a recommended item. It says Amazon items recommended. If you click that, it has a lot of different categories that you can choose, like electronics. If you choose electronics, you'll see the Bose earplug. I'm about to take the Jabra one off because I didn't like those. So stuff I don't like, I take off. But if you can look on my website, I will highlight it and send it to you so you can check out the website. There's a free newsletter on there too. If you want to sign up for the free newsletter, you can do that as well. I think the www for some reason doesn't do good on this internet for some people's search things. But there's a free newsletter. If you want to buy any merchandise, you can buy from there, and you can click if you want a gooey butter cake or not for free, a sample, and I can send it to you if you order any t-shirt, hoodie, apron, or jacket from that site. Simply Living Homestead says, just tuned in, Brandon. Who is your guest? This is my dad, Gary Clark. He lives in Branson. He's a top independent realtor here with his wife, Kathy Clark. Table Rock Sunset Properties. If you missed the website, I don't want to use that website because it's like, I can do this one though, right here. I don't know why I did that whole search right there. Okay, here's the website for his. If you're in the Branson area, you're looking for homes, or if you're wanting to see what kind of homes are over here, then you can check that out. I'll put both links up because one of them might not work on your end. We look alike. Wow. Well, thank you very much.
Yes.
Carla says she loves her pink shirt, and tell your dad I said hi. Carla said hi.
Oh, thank you. Hi. And those are shirts. Shirts are good quality.
Kathy said they are soft. I said, yes, I pay $1.75 per shirt extra. I pay for you guys comfort. But actually, if you wear it more, I get a little more advertising too. So I have to be honest there with it. But it's super soft. These are even a little bit more softer. I think they're half polyester or something. But these are only ones that have a different kind of material. It makes you look like you're more muscular. So if you got a beer belly, it looks like you're a muscular beer belly guy. So the green fits a little bit different. Mr. Clark, do you have a good recipe for meatloaf? Do you make meatloaf?
No, but I got a great salsa recipe.
Yes, he told us about it yesterday, and he actually gives his salsa recipe away. I don't give. I don't. They have to pull. I won't tell them I'm a cake.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
I put a piece of butter on the counter and glue. That's gooey butter. That's the only thing in the cake mix. Mm-hmm. I won't give my recipe. Stuff I sell, he doesn't sell it. So if I sell it, I'm not going to give you a recipe. Then I'm losing. Mm-hmm. it. I'm losing money. But they're waiting for me to do my pickles too. So
yeah. Well, I got mine from a Hispanic. He was half Hispanic and Indian, American Indian, and he gave it to me, so I give it away too.
Very simple. 3 ingredients.
Yeah. Gary's simple.
Later, watch.
Yeah. Gary's simple salsa. I tell people they can add beans and onions and corn and a lot of other things, but call it something else. It won't be mine. Gary's simple salsa.
Oh, no worry, Nicola Jacobs. This is my #1 UK fan here, Nicola Jacobs. Her birthday was just a couple months ago, and she actually had like 4 or 5 shirts and hoodies, and it cost like $30 or $40 just for shipping to go to UK. Yeah. But she's my #1 UK fan. And it's like 4 a.m. there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you, I'm really privileged. Brandon, it's been a few years since he's been over here, and we are really glad that he and Tasha came over.
I think Tasha might be asleep already.
Yeah,
she's laying down. She doesn't feel. Her back's hurting a little bit. I think maybe walking up the hills or something. We went walking yesterday. Jaden says, Brandon tricked me. What did I do? Ever had chocolate gravy? Thomas said. Have you ever had chocolate gravy?
Been a long time, but I have to tell you, it's not my favorite. One of my favorites.
Well, if you had it from a Head to Tail barbecue in here,
I bet
Head to Tail cooking and barbecue. I went to Alabama and stayed 3 days. I was trying to get him to 1,000 subscribers, and he cooked that the first day. Really delicious. His mom about cursed me out because I slept in my car the first day. Yeah, that's about a year ago. But yeah, she didn't know I was sleeping in my car out there. She goes, "You better not." I think he's called country cursing. I think maybe she didn't really curse me out. She was not happy.
Well, I have to say I don't remember what it tastes like, so
no.
I'd like to try it again sometime.
Okay, it's actually only 3:27 in UK. Okay, UK. Carlos says, I want some of your business cards to send to me, so I pass them out. I only have a limited supplies. When you buy a t-shirt, you want to keep that signature. And I try to put a sticker in there for each t-shirt that you get. I have a die-cut sticker that you get. There's a surprise in one of my videos. I'm going to put a sticker on my truck window, and you're going to know why when you see the video. I can't tell you about it now. Tasha just shook her head at me when she saw what I did. But there's a new item in my truck. Look, Jason Shelton. I didn't even pay him. He says, well, we know where you get your good looks from, Brandon. D. Canuck is a Canadian. Nice to meet you, Mr. Clark. She sent us a lot of Canadian snacks. It had a lot of Canadian nuts. Like I was supposed to have, like diverticulitis, I was supposed to have peanuts and stuff. There's a lot of nuts that were in, but they had a lot of good candies and stuff and a lot of different snacks. Sarah says, sorry she missed you. She's in with her sister. All right. Well, thank you, Natasha. I appreciate it. She's excused. Sarah's another moderator. I met her after the Sugar Fire sent me to Denver. Well, it was like 2 a.m. when I was going through Colorado and going through where Sarah, one of the moderators, stayed, and I was going right through there. And so at 2 a.m, I met her at Walmart, and we did like a vlog, and we walked around Super Walmart. That's when they was open all night then. So it was really nice. I try to meet a lot of the people that along my way. So if you guys see me at any kind of food challenge, please come. I'm usually there 30 minutes to 45 minutes early. And if you come, I like to stay a little bit and chat with you guys. I didn't announce this trip though, really, because I was trying to make it where I didn't have to be there at a certain time. So I didn't announce this trip, guys. And I would say I apologize, but it's just sometimes you want to not be stressed out and have to be somewhere at a certain time. I'm just trying to relax on this trip a little bit. I did do 2 challenges, and that's all I'm doing. I'm not even searching for any challenges anymore. I'm just trying to have a nice time. But I got to pay the bills, so I do have to do a couple. I don't know. Do you get into sports? Are you Chief fans?
I'm a Chief fan. We don't.
No. We was watching the Olympics last night. That was the last night of the Olympics. Saw the volleyball won gold. My cousin Shannon, he's a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
He actually didn't go to one of my challenges. Because he was at the game. Yeah, he goes. Then he called me. Hey, you still at that challenge? I said, man, you're late. I already ate. I'm already done. I stayed the night at his house, but he went to the Chiefs game. Yep, Carly visited us at Cookie Canucks. We did a 25-pound burger that day for us in Memphis. Mindy says, what ultimately turns you on to food eating? Well, I had to stay alive. And actually construction, when they signed me up, they saw how fast I ate, they signed me up for a contest, and I just took it from there. I didn't know there was any money to be made in here, and I found out there was some money, and wherever there's some money at, then I like to go that route. But now I need to get out of that and get into selling the food instead of eating the food. So eventually, when I get my food license, when we get that all worked out in Mississippi, I want to be doing my gooey butter cakes, my sauces, my pickles, and different items like pickle. I'll have a lot of eggs. Here in about another month, I'm gonna probably have 3 dozen a day, and then in a month after that, I'll have 5 dozen a day of eggs. Natasha says, Mr. Clark, what has been your all-time favorite part of your realty career?
Well, I'll be 75 this year, and people are always asking, why don't you retire? Well, our basic answer is that why would I want to retire? Especially, they say when you retire, you only got about 7 years left in your life. So I don't want to retire.
So let's keep working.
Yeah. But we enjoy what we do. We do a lot of traveling and tax deductible. We've been to Maui, to Jamaica, different places on business. And it's really neat to do that. And by the way, last week we were in Gatlinburg, and I wrote 3 contracts while I was in Gatlinburg on vacation. And I tell people, I like to work in a resort atmosphere. And so it's really neat. You don't have a lot of distractions, and it's very pleasant. And we enjoy what we do.
It's kind of fun, too, when you're there, when you're somewhere where you really don't have to work if you don't want to work.
Right.
But you do it anyway. It's kind of like, you're not forced to, but.
Yeah, but the number one complaint with realtors, according to the National Association of Realtors, is that realtors do not answer their phone and they do not return phone calls.
No, he was fishing. He was answering phone calls. He was fishing. That's why I didn't catch any fish.
But we don't want to miss a phone. In fact, my wife's phone, if she's tied up on the phone, it rolls over to my phone. We do not want to miss a phone call, and we will get back.
I think I get my comments from you because I answer all my comments.
Yeah,
and there's people with only 1,000 subscribers that don't answer no comments, but I try to answer all mine. Jonathan says, how's your garden coming? It's going along pretty good. Our tomatoes, when we get back, we're going to have plenty of tomatoes. They're doing really good. They're starting to get nice green size ones on there. Our green beans, we got to pick every freaking other day, but we're vacuum sealing it and for the winter time. So we'll have some green beans for the winter. Squash is doing okay. Okra's doing okay. Corn didn't do good at all. Corn just sucks. I wouldn't. Tasha wanted to grow corn. I said, you can buy corn in the store for like 25 cents an ear. One stalk only does 2 ears of corn. So it's like I'm more of the amount of property, the estate of money, like cabbage. I wouldn't grow cabbage. People spend all that time when you go to the store and get it for like $1. Uh, there's certain things like potatoes. I don't want to grow potatoes because you can get that 3 cents an ounce. So my brain's already like, well, I'm going to grow the expensive stuff. Let me grow Brussels sprouts and stuff that costs more in the store, like asparagus. So I don't like to grow the cheap stuff. I like to grow the stuff that's going to save money by not buying it. Good money in selling homes right now. Aaron's in New Jersey. He's in Dirty Jersey. Actually came to a few of my challenges.
Yeah. Well, one of the things about this market, though, is making realtors be better at negotiating and representing their clients because the inventory is so low, and we have so many buyers that are getting frustrated because they're missing out. I had one the other day that offered $20,000 over the list price, about a $350,000 property, and missed it. Someone else beat us out of it.
Yeah, that's what I did on mine. I did 20,000 over the price, and just because we wanted the house. And as you guys know, if you followed, it took like 8 months to close on the house because a lot of problems was going on with the paperwork.
You know, and I remember 17 and 18% interest rates too.
Yeah,
a lot of the younger people right now don't realize 3% interest. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's like. I remember the house market back then when it was just so high that's why there was it was less competition then because it was so high and people's credit wasn't that great to get do the 17.
Well, Brandon, I'll tell you one of the most important things a person who's wanting to buy something, what they need to do is get them a pre-approval letter or a cash funds available letter ready. Because if you don't have that presented with the offer, a lot of times you'll miss it. You may be the worst or the best person in the world, but the sellers don't know that. They want the
paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can do that, like what would you do in your credit to try to get it a little better right beforehand? Would you do anything?
Well, we turn people over to a lender to let them walk them through that. And we've got some people locally that actually help you repair your credit. But paying your bills on time, doing what you say you'll do is really important. In fact, I was fortunate to work with my dad, work side by side with him, 25 years in the hardware business. And he always said, always do and he did. You do what you say you'll do. If people can count on you, then that goes a long way.
Yeah, I try to tell them every 9 o'clock every Friday. I try to. If some reason, maybe 5% of the time I can't do it, but I try to do. Stop what I'm doing unless I'm doing a challenge at that particular time somewhere. But I try to do what I'm saying. I always tell people the word is something that they can't take from you. You can take from yourself because you don't honor your word, but somebody can't take it from you if you do what you say you're going to do.
80 to 90% of our clients come from out of the area. They move in here. They don't have any family or friends. So we started something years ago, going out to eat on Friday nights, and we invited our clients that have moved into the area. Now we're up to about 90 people that we invite that live here out to eat, and it'd be 20 to 30 actually go out to eat every Friday night. So we've become kind of a family to share with each other about where to get your car fixed or where you get your nails done.
Yeah, Jared and Sue is one of them, right?
Jared and Sue.
They came up to that pizza challenge. So I really appreciate them doing that. And this is Taste This One right here. He came to Celebration of Life from Chicago. He came on down to help out a little bit, and he had to go back up there for his daughter's softball game. So if you guys didn't check Taste This One's channel out, please do that. He does food reviews. He's actually edited videos. He surprised me about edited videos early like he does. He does really good editing. So when you first start off, you don't think that the editing will be that great. He actually does put a lot of good stuff in it. He puts That's What She Said in there like I do. But he does his own editing, and he's more thorough with his reviews. I'm going to tell him I'm not the best review. I like to have Tasha with me when I do reviews because my taste buds aren't as keen as some people. I'm just like the garbage disposal, so it's not like it's really keen like hers are. She's more particular than I am. So they say if she likes it, then it has to be good. And Eats with Richard's on here. He does a review as well. He started his YouTube channel. He's just beginning. So please look up Eats with Richards. And if you like his videos, if you have any pointers for him, constructive criticism, any of his videos, and see which way he wants to go to help his channel out or channel to grow, please do that. I really appreciate him coming to the channel. Because I told him, he asked me in comments if I could shout him out. I said, if you come to the live, I will shout you out. I can't do it every single time, but he came to the first one the other day when I talked about it. So I really appreciated him doing that. Any other questions about Branson or any realtor questions that you have? It's getting kind of late here. We did probably going to wrap it up a little bit earlier tonight. I think he's getting up at like 6 in the morning. He's gonna cook some breakfast, ain't you?
Yeah.
Maybe not 6, maybe 6:30.
I don't know if anybody's ever had an egg in a hole or not, but that's what I'm going to be.
Egg in a hole. So we're gonna find out tomorrow, and I'll video. You'll see it on vlog 328.
Yeah.
It's the third day of the Branson trip. It'll come out maybe the 24th to 26th of August, but you'll see what an egg in a hole is. Okay.
Hey, and Brandon, I appreciate you letting me join you on this tonight, and I wish everyone that's watching just a very healthful and prosperous time in your life. So I'm going to get out of here.
Okay.
And
all right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. I appreciate my dad doing that. We're going to see him in the morning, and we're going to find out what an egg in a hole is. So please tune in to vlog 328 as well, and you're going to see that. Nose a little red because I did a little fishing today. But I'm gonna continue this live just a little bit longer, and I do thank you for welcoming my dad into the live. Alex, I'm not sure what that is. Can you shout out the Top of the World Ranch Rehab in Milan, Illinois? Milan. I don't know if I've been there before to do a challenge or not. Where is that close to? Tasha is doing good, Carla. Tasha is actually laying down. She's having a little back problems. I'm not sure. She's getting old. She's laying down right now. She's feeling okay. Her back's just hurting a little bit. And Shoveler says that's his hometown, Milan. Alex, is that Alex or? But I'll see my mom soon. I'm not sure. Probably in another 2 weeks. I think around the 9th, 10th, or the 11th. I do have to be in Martin. Actually, I'm going to be thinking. I don't know where I'm going to be, guys. I got to look it up on my phone. I'm going to be in Festus, Missouri, at the Pasta House. I think on the 9th or the 10th or 11th. Oh, that's to the end of September. I really don't have. Yeah, I'm not going to be there for another. September 11th is Pasta House. That's in Festus, Missouri. I'm not sure what time yet, but I'll be in Martin, Tennessee on the 10th at 6:30 p.m. So I'm probably going to see my mom on the 9th or the 12th. So I'm going to visit my mom in Sikeston around that time. It's Milan. I always say Milan. I'll probably end up, I don't want to bash the name, but my brain has it for Milan for some reason. But Milan, I'm not sure if I ever did that food challenge yet. No, she didn't catch too many fish. I think she only caught one fish today. You have to see the video of the vlog. I didn't do a lot of vlogging of the fishing itself, but we're going to do a lot of bank fishing in 2 days. We'll go back out there Sunday morning at like 7 a.m. and do some bank fishing and walk around the bank. Branson, Missouri. Yes, we're in Branson, Missouri. Burley. Bat King is in New Mexico, just visiting. All right. I did something in New Mexico and at Cecilia's. She still owes me a jacket. If you're near there, go to Cecilia's and tell them that you owe the garbage disposal a freaking jacket for doing that food challenge. I think it's called the Fireman's Burrito. The headband is actually in the other room. I need the headband because I was still sweating all that all you can eat catfish from Flat Creek. I have a headband from Buffalo Wild Wings that we did the contest. We did the contest and they gave me a headband. Actually, I see why people wear headbands at contests now. It does help with the sweat. How are the chickens? The chickens are doing good. They're actually on their own for 4 days. They got enough food and water. I have a automatic door for the bigger chickens, so the 50 can come in and out as they please in the morning time when it opens, and at nighttime it closes. If one's left outside, it's left outside, and they better stay still till the next day so nothing comes and grabs them at night. But usually, like 99.9% of the time, they've always gone inside by themselves. If they don't make it the first day, hopefully they go back in the second day, but they all got plenty of water. I made sure to put water inside of the coop and outside for the bigger chickens. I got a swimming pool outside too, full of water, a little kid pool full of water, so they have enough water. Put enough food out there in the big gravity-fed buckets that I made with the 90-degree angles. I got enough feed out there for them. The smaller chickens, I got 10 gallons of water in there, and that's plenty for like a week or more. And I got plenty of food in there. I dumped some cabbage in there for treats, some leftover bread that we had, and some squash that we had left over. We put that in there. So they got some treats as well. Shoveler says, is Branson open? No masks. As far as I know, you don't have to wear masks. No. No problem, Cheyenne. I try to answer as many comments as I can, and I do accidentally look over a lot of the comments, but I do appreciate all you guys for joining in on the live. I really do appreciate it. I know Jarrett Banks is an early bird in some of the comments on the video, so I do appreciate all you guys that get a jump and watch the videos early in the morning. Most of the times they're 8:15 in the morning. Sometimes they come out at 7 or so. If I have to leave the house before 8, I put it out a little early. Anna's in the house. What is happening, Anna? I thank all you moderators again. I appreciate you guys for helping out in the room, even though we haven't been having too much mischief lately. But the chickens are doing lovely. There's a surprise you have to see later of a chicken. And you'll see that in vlog 326 at the very end. You'll see at the very beginning and the very end, you'll see some stuff that I did. Leah says, is Luna with the other chickens? Not yet. I'm not scared. I'm going to give them another month because when they start laying eggs, I need that side of the coop to put the nesting boxes. So at 4 months old, the bigger chickens are 4 months, the littler chickens will be 3 months. So I'm giving them about 3 more weeks, and then I'm going to put them all together. So that's going to make it a lot easier on me to not have to divide it out there. But I got the deer netting. I got the whole coop this big. So a quarter of it, this much quarter of it, I have a deer fencing all the way down one side so they can see each other. But the smaller chickens are on this side with the man door that I have, the man sliding door. Well, I have to open that up every day. They're actually going to be in there 4 days in a row inside that section over there. I do have a fan blowing in there all the time. I have a fan blowing on low to keep the humidity down and keep it going. I got the light in there, and I have the Alexa thing. If it gets too cold at night, I turn the fan off by my phone. And they will all be happily together here soon. I just don't want to put them together when they're kind of a little bit too small, because they'll start pecking at the smaller chickens, and they like to pick on the runts. Yeah, the screen is going to be kind of fuzzy because of the internet connection, probably. I'm in a lot of hilly area, so it's not the best reception. So the signal is not as good on the Wi-Fi. But I am about to shut this down because I've been on here about 45 minutes. And if the screen's pixelated like that, I really do not like to do videos with the screen pixelated. Oh, I've been tired. I've been tired for a while. I did actually get some sleep last night. So the night before I didn't get much sleep. But I'm tired right now. But I'm going to jump off here now. I really do appreciate it. It is almost 10 o'clock here, so I am going to head on out. But thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, if you haven't signed up on the Facebook, the Garbage Disposal, please follow me there as well. You'll get a lot of extra information on there, like the pictures I put up today of the Ghostbuster car. We had the Blues Brother car that was out there, the Scooby-Doo car. So we had some other stuff that I took pictures of, the Jurassic SUV, Jurassic Park. So we're going to be putting some stuff up of this trip. But thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. And until next time, you'll probably have a video out tomorrow. I'm trying to put a video out almost every single day. So I do appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button if you like it. Share with your friends, family, if your boss. If you share the videos, it really helps me out if you share the videos. I really stress that a lot. So thank you again, and until next time.